Okay, so here we are on 11/11/11, and we are here with Teresa Ippoliti, and she's going to do a channeling for humanity, which we will in turn put on YouTube. And the location is Starved Rock State Park here in Illinois. And as soon as she's ready, we're going to call upon the angels and guides and masters and whatever's in the greatest good for humanity. We're going to have that particular spokesperson, individual, collective come through.
It is the calling upon oneself when they are in the nature of what is in its space. As the vessel calls upon us to create this energy force. So we come along to draw upon that for the beings who have inhabited, for the energies that have passed through. So in greetings, we bring to you on this special occasion that many of those souls who are remembering what this day is, you perceive it to be, as a collective consciousness, the consciousness of raising into what you already remember, and many don't remember. Although for us to have you as a witness at this moment, you are remembering. And those who shall witness in your technology will also understand as well. This barrier that we are in has gone through much of your history as you see your earth. It has provided shelter, as well as conquered what you would call many of the storms that pass by, much in water. You have come to a pivotal time in your creative existence of mankind, a time of change that you have been before at this very same time. Many are remembering, so they rise above the occasion to help mankind to remember. It is a great change for the earth, and you are now, as we speak, moving along that vibrational pattern. That vibrational pattern that is about to create what many would see as a new age. Others would see it as a change in era. Another may see it as the spiritual transition of what you would call the new earth. And you've come quite a ways with all these new energies that have been opening up through the black holes, the vortexes that are now awakening, the stargates that many have been waiting to walk through or to witness its power. It creates this new shift on your earth time to begin to expand more through your higher consciousness of your third eye, to be able to see mankind, to communicate much, much differently than in your past. The earth, as it heals and mends its wounds, and as it begins to mend its wounds, we shall call upon those great angelic beings that have been passing through your energy barriers to come in and watch it mend. And as it mends, there are great new beginnings for many who decide to live on the old earth, as many will travel into the new. It is what you seekers call as the dimensional shifts. So the dimensional shift of your third dimensional world stays as it begins a new balance of mankind. And you shall start a new journey of your own. And you are the helpers in the physical form. You see how that fits in to the changes that you have experienced in this, to us, a very short span of time. To other species, it is a very long period of time. This has been in this vortex of energy that you are feeling nature at its finest, the wind, the water, the land itself. You are now in the completeness of all that is part of the earth and the elements, because you are also a part of it in what you would understand as energy fragmentation. The history of the Native Americans understood this type of energy, the earth energy, and living from it. And this is part of the transition, is for what this mathematical time frame of your 11-11-11, which many do not realize that that the scientific point of energy is mathematical in many different aspects. There is measurement. There is many aspects to seeing it, but not at the level of awareness that mankind stands upon. You would have to evolve to these higher consciousness in order to get to those types of cosmic awarenesses. And here you are at another, what you would call scientific mathematical equation of your earth as it begins to transition and evolve, just as the mankind upon it evolves as well. We open ourselves to questions that may answer to what you are looking for in your experiment here.
I guess one of the questions that some of humanity may have would be, where are we going with the 2012 phenomenon? Or if you could clarify if humanity is reaching its highest potential for this new age, this new shift. Just a little bit of clarity to help humanity, and maybe also touch on the Earth as being a sentient being and her actual change.
We can break this down into individual. The Earth, as it changes, is as well a sentient being and has a lifespan of its own, just as humanity has a lifespan. Every organism that is alive has its own universe, its own makings of the universe, just as in your physical form. Your physical form, you are the universe to the physical form. And it is time for that universe to transition into a higher frequency of vibration. If you were to take the physicalness away, it becomes a higher frequency. So, just as this life form of a tree, it also has all the inner workings, for it is the universe to the inner workings within it. When the inner workings fail, it becomes energy. Even though you may see it as dying, but it is really, truly still alive for all of life that is still within this cavern. And many of those who have transitioned with this new energy waves that are coming through your earth and are raising in their own higher frequency and vibration as they are also transitioning, what they once were is still alive. And who they are becoming is the new development of change, which you are seeing in dimensional shifts.
Can you maybe go into a little bit the differences, kind of like what people can expect to see within humanity or within the earth that's different from what they have experienced within this lifetime up to this particular point? We're talking about a possible change, or we're in a change right now, but as people have known their lifestyle or their lives and how they lived, could you maybe clarify what will possibly change depending on each individual and their beliefs?
All individuals are at a different frequency, and they come in with different alignments that are brought in through the huge grid of existence, and then they have their own grid. So there are those who are expanding with this Earth's ascension, the tearing away of one dimension and coming into a new dimension. And the blessing for many is that they walk along with it in still their physical mass. They do not have to shed their bodies in order to be able to come to this new place of existence. It will be a slower energy to where many will heal as they come to this. And the energies where man will live longer, they will be cleansed of many of the earthbound, what do you call them? Viruses, and
diseases,
sicknesses. And so their vibrations will stand at a higher vibration. This is those who have been practicing and living within the new knowledge that has been downloaded from many different species. They have also come in and reincarnated as these species. So there are very different variables of different species of mankind right now walking this earth, as they all are coming together to help at different levels of what you would call a level of reality. There are some who are helping others to bridge past their fears to get to a certain point. There are others that have like minds that are helping one another to create and manipulate energy as within themselves they are evolving into what you might hear a lot of is the walking spirit, in the physical form. As others who cannot reach this, for they are very low energy, dense energies, they just disappear in your world. You might see them if you are still working or living amongst the third dimension. You may see them as what you would call dying off, but they're not really dead. And there is no life that dies. It all lives. And that includes your earth. It never dies. It just appears this way. For why is it that you come in and remember so much and not really know why you remember? You never die.
Okay, well, that concludes our 11-11-11 video, and we want to thank the channels for coming through, and the earth, and all aspects for assistance in this message to humanity. One last question could be, what could people do for themselves to assist them in reaching their highest potential, or to ease their passing through this change and for the earth?
At this point, we tell you nothing. For you, the easing is already past. Your 2012 energies will be coming into your clarity and your awareness and your understanding of what you are, who you are, and what you are, what your path is. It's a new beginning. It is very much like the rebirth of mankind. So, as you evolve into this rebirth, so will others. And there will be others who will reach, but there are many who will have to recycle. It is like a spiral of energy. The spiral of energy is where you have come to this point, living on your earth with what you would call lifetime after lifetime after lifetime of spiritual events. You may have seen them differently in the physical form, but they are spiritual growth to get you to that next dimension. And this is where you are heading, into that next dimension. Those new star seeds, many of the newborns, not all, for there are many who are being born to change the earth, but there is no more of what you call karma, for it resets itself. So, this way, those new beings that come to explore and to grow with this third dimensional earth will recycle in their third dimensional earth as their souls continue to evolve, as you have done so yourself. do you see?
Yes. Thank you. Okay, Teri, welcome back. Is there anything that intuitively you would like to say or give a message to humanity at this time?
Well, right now I would say go with the flow. It's an awesome experience and an awesome time right now. Many people are coming to where out of what they call the fear-based world into this wonderful world of white light and love. And this white light of love is just awesome because it creates a clarity of yourself as a of lack of fear. So don't fear about change. Even if you're fearing, understand where the fear comes from and then move forward. And that's for those who are still working out those areas of their lives. And the earth is going to be so much different now to where there's going to be a lot of letting go. You know how like we had to let go in order to raise in our consciousness? Well, the earth is letting go. And everything that goes with it. And we're not just talking about mankind. We're talking about what mankind has built. A lot of that has to let go, like the financial breakdown, the communication breakdown. A lot of things have to happen, and they will be happening in segments of time. And so just let it happen and realize that going back to simplicity is probably the best thing that you'll ever experience in your life. And those who can't accept that, then those people will have some very big lessons to learn at this period of time. So,
okay.
Be happy, guys, and love what's happening and love yourself.
Wonderful. Okay, that concludes our video for 11-11-11 here at Starved Rock State Park in Illinois. And, and maybe I'll do a little panorama
Yeah, it's
here.
beautiful here.
And this is so big of a cavern that I can't even get it on the screen here. But it's really beautiful. If there's anybody out there that wants to get into nature, this would be a place to come. It's high in energy. You can feel it as soon as you walk down the path. And there you have it. And blessings to everybody. Love, light, and laughter. And till next time.